Hey there, fellow zombie slayers. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Nomad, episode 35, Tip Top Tuneup. So I had the thought, I am going to try to level up my metalworking at a self-storage yard. The advantage of that is I might find roof rack parts at the metal storage yards, allowing me to level up my my metalwork still, but also finding parts for the cars. So the current priority now is level up metal work at storage yards. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to the map here and mark down the closest storage yard. So the closest storage building is actually just behind the Sunstar Motel or Hotel. So this is the Sunstar here. This is the storage yard. So I am searching here first. Oh, I do need to read the book. Yeah. Oh man, so much of my night is going to be spent just reading that damn book. That's okay. At least time accelerates and we won't be waiting forever. Good call. I think I have that on me, yeah. I wanted to listen to the weather report as well. See what it says about choppers or integrity. A bunch of clear skies, which is not great for me. Please, rain. Okay, so the stations are still fine. They're probably still going to be fine for another, at least a few days. I ended up finding the lead pipe in one of the northern warehouses of McCoy's. I was explaining to Chad earlier when I was heading there that I had done a fair bit of offline testing and found that that was the highest rate of incidents for those pipes. I am going to starve myself. I didn't realize I went from 78 kilos to 84 kilos with a double up arrow. So, no food for James for a bit. James is a bit heftier than I mean for him to be. Okay, metalwork done. I sat in a car and read an entire training manual cover to cover. Oh, that's not healthy. What else can I read? Go back to foraging, I guess. I'm just trying to waste time until I go back to sleep again, so I can head out tonight to the storage yard. But note to self, lay off the chips, which is what I currently have on me for food. So what would be better than chips? I don't want to crack into well, I guess chips are technically dried goods too. I'm not really eating anything non-perishable anymore. Everything I'm eating is non-perishable. Rather, yeah, whatever. Oh well. So if not chips... No, I'm going to stick to chips. I'm just going to kind of starve myself. Chips are just so convenient because the container disappears when you're done. So you don't have to throw cans out or anything like that. Ten years later and someone still doesn't understand that shooting full auto is a bad idea. Well, if you're about to die and you have no other choice, you know, you're like completely surrounded, you might as well just unload. If it's your last-ditch effort for survival. But if and only if. No, my weight gain! Oh. Wait, hold up. Microwave. I don't need you to... why is there... What? No, that's not the microwave. Lights out. And sleep. There we go. I misclicked and ended up turning on like the stove and the microwave as I was trying to go to sleep. That is what we would call a critical fail. How is my weight still... I haven't eaten an entire day, and I'm still double up arrow, and gained a kilo. Oh, alright, buddy. You can eat some wild lemongrass that's in the glove box. That is your meal, dude. Start crunches to burn the calories. What's funny is, like, that's not even a thing in the game. Your fitness level and your weight are two entirely different, unrelated sliders. What the hell? That full auto dude dragged zombies all the way onto my private road. Private road. If any zombie is this close to my outpost, it definitely warrants me stopping and killing them so they can't possibly wander in. Because when I'm home, my guard is down. For better or for worse, I'm basically not guarding myself when I'm camped in my outpost. I just assume that it's safe. It's a bad assumption, but it's it's been true so far. So far. We shall see. So headed to the storage yard behind Sunstar, and if you take a look at my metalworking, it's level 6. I've got buckets and buckets and buckets of propane. I have essentially like the most explosive car here. This is like a suicide bomber's level car. With tanks of propane and torches. Did I take random traits? I did not, no. So here's the Sunstar. The Sunstar also might be pretty good to level up the metalwork. Just because of all the bathtubs and sinks and stuff like that. And here's the you store it. Clear skies again. Forgot to turn off my radio. It was probably just warning me about a chopper, with my luck, right? Damn, James! You really eat your Wheaties or something. Rosewood map. Oh, another Louisville map. Southwest section. Cool. I'll take a look at what that looks like in just a sec when I'm not surrounded. So that is this section here that hadn't been filled in. So that's the checkpoint area here. Well, actually the checkpoint's down there, but whatever. Close enough. Here, have your map back. Is this a different map? Yes, it is a different map, but it is the same It's one I had already obtained knowledge of. The leather wearers I'm going to try to kill not in the giant pile so that I can look to see if their clothing is shreddable. That way it's a little bit easier to... Yep, I can shred this. Well, this zombie did not pass an IQ test. Gate was open. They decided to keep bashing. How do I toggle between stashes? What do you mean stashes? Like storage items? Like if there's a box of crates on top of one another? Is that what you mean? Oh, just down with zombies? I'll show you in just a second. Once I'm done. But yeah, it's essentially mouse wheel. Ooh, I am starving. Okay, I guess it's time to eat. How's my weight? 85 up. Oh man. Well, man needs to eat. Once I'm done clearing it, I can show you how to toggle through them. Do you have a gun? Just a magazine? That's not going to help you much. So once you're standing on a pile, if you hold left shift and you mouse wheel, you can go through the different corpses. But you have to hold left shift. It allows you to shift through. Really, any storage works that way. If you're holding shift, that is. One thing I'm going to need to be able to bust in these is my sledgehammer. Let me go get that. The Jeep looks absolutely sick. I know. Honestly, all the cars. Oh, yeah, whatever. All the cars look really, really cool. The vans and truck, well, the truck looks kind of cool, but it's kind of like blobby, if you ask me. But the Dodge and the Mustang look pretty awesome as well. I want to park in such a way that I can leave if I'm in a hurry. And cut the engine. I don't usually use a sledgehammer as a weapon because it wears you out like unbelievably fast. If you want to toggle what you're trying to destroy, that would be R, as in Romeo. So if you're trying to toggle between what to destroy, that's not mouse wheel that time. That would be R as in Romeo. Big hiking bag, empty. Fright night. Oh. Yeah, so this was a good idea. I don't need the roof tent. Well, actually, taking the roof tent's not a terrible idea, although I probably want the roof rack instead. But roof tent is an item I have not yet found. So when you're deciding on how to... Wow, Jesus! When you're deciding on how to modify the Jeep, you can... I've said this before, but you can either take the tent or the rack, but not both. It's one or the other. So... Tent's pretty useful for if you want to. It allows you to sleep on the roof, and it's more comfortable than sleeping in a seat. Those jump scares, though. Did I ever find a lead pipe? I have, yes. I have indeed. Took a while. Nothing like paying for expensive self-storage to store your bag of gravel. Very, very important, that. I don't think it would be a terrible idea for me to try to power up the area. Get out of here. No one invited you to my party. Yeah, see, I feel a little bit safer now. Ooh, a scarf. And toaster. So toasters are new and allows you to make toast. If you can only put bagels and bread in them. But toasters are pretty cool. And then the other thing I ought to be doing, because I'm supposed to be doing this anyway, is to dismantle metalworking shelves while I go through these storage yards. So that I'm working on leveling up metalworking as I go. So this shelf I'll empty off and do that as well. Also the vending machines too, and the small metal shelves. There's a lot that are all metalworking tasks. I hear a zombie pretty close. More bleach. Doesn't hurt to have spare bleach bottles if you want more water bottles. Wasn't that a jet mod? The roof rack? Which were you referring to? Oh, the snorkel? I already have a snorkel. I wonder if my snorkel's 100% though. I don't think it breaks normally. Yeah, my snorkel's 100%. The rack, the rails, the spare wheel rack, the snorkel, it all just sits at 100% because I don't think it doesn't have collision as far as I know. Maybe if you like high speed smash into something, it could get ruined, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to have oh, chain. Yes. I suppose it doesn't hurt to have duplicates. I just don't think it's something that I'm going to lose, and also it's super common. Comic books are actually pretty useful. Yeah, and I'm too far away from the generator now to flick the lights. No, I'm not going through the door, you idiot. Why are you opening the door? Just smash the wall. Oh, I'm so glad I got into this one. Honestly, going into these individual rooms, I should not have a sledgehammer, because the sledgehammer is so slow to swing that if there was a zombie there, I wouldn't even be able to swing on them before they would get in my face. I don't think I need more headlights. It doesn't hurt to have, like, an abundance of light bulbs, I guess. But I'm pretty good for now. How's this done? I'm almost a quarter of the way. It's certainly not efficient quite like the vehicles were, but it does serve two purposes, so it's multitasking. And I'm really hoping to find the roof rack. The roof rack for lights would be awesome. Another sledgehammer. Almost fully broken one. Still a funny find to find in here. Oh, and good cooking for bread dough, biscuits, and pizza. So, team make a pizza. You might have your wish. I'll look at the ingredients required right after I not die. So, to make pizza, I need tomato paste, yeast, cheese. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to do cheese. If I got up to level 7 cooking, where I can use spoiled ingredients, maybe I can make a pizza. But the problem is, even when you hit level 7 cooking, you can only use a small amount of a spoiled ingredient in order to make pizza. And it's 15 units of cheese. So yeah, I don't think I can ever make a pizza unless I find a frozen one. Well, I wouldn't find a frozen one because nothing's frozen. Never mind. Yeah, pizzas are a no-go. Now that I've used my brain. This thing's probably... No, actually, I don't think you can dismantle that. No. Luckily, there's other storage yards. My hope of finding Jeep parts going down pretty quick. I was also hoping for, like... Oh, boxing jars, that's nice. I was also hoping for, like, clothing, which I've found virtually none here. If I really wanted clothing, I'd go to a clothing store, I guess. Does the polo... No, polo necks don't cover your neck. They're polo necked. It's the diamond... sweaters that are neck cover. I always forget that. Okay, we're through. This storage yard is cleared. Let's mark it off. Nope, that's not where I am. Okay, where am I headed to next? There is more storage in Muldra. There's the big urban warehouse and the small warehouse that is to my southwest. There's the small storage facility to the southwest as well. So they would be... This is the small storage facility. And then these would be the warehouses. So I guess I'll head there next. They're not too far away. And I definitely want my crowbar until I get there. It's also 5 in the morning. So I'm not entirely certain how much time I have. I could probably get there and then have to leave. I'll probably end up doing that anyway. Just showing up and being like, okay, out of time. Very happy about finding that chain, though. That's going to be really helpful. Don't forget the generator. I was about to forget MDT. I'm going to drive to it. It's nice to have that water cooler, though. The second thing of water, because that's going to be almost 250 units of water. Now, whatever, I'll leave the trunk open. Don't care. What about the auto shop? I have already searched the auto... Of course, I hit that. I've already searched the auto shop that's up there for Jeep parts. I haven't dismantled it for metalworking. I don't have enough time. I'm going to have to drive home. Like, pretty much the moment I get there, it will be time to leave. So, instead of going to the self-storages, I'll grab some car parts. This looks like a pretty nice car. Yeah, it is pretty nice. Of course, I broke the nice window. Whatever. Engine parts of mine? Ooh, that's a lot of gasoline. Yeah, the only nice window is the one I busted out. These tires are like 100%. Almost 100%. Yo, calm down there, cowboy. If it was your car, you'd have keys to it. 99 suspension, 99 brake. So that's right rear, left rear. Oh, man. They're all different. Front right tires, pretty nice as well. I'll go through the effort. So jack, lug wrench. So front left tire needs to come off. And dumped. The suspension. And dumped the brake. Oh, that's rear. Oh my god. I'm doing all the wrong things. Dump. Dump. Brake got. Suspension got. And then the door is pretty good too. Okay, I got some parts. I like what I left behind. It's just a husk of a car. Shameless theft. Question for all of you. Do I continue to metalwork tonight? Yes or no? If no, I'll put up other options for other potential goals, like scavenging for supplies or mechanics, tailoring, carpentry, vehicle mods, etc., etc. If there's an ability to multitask, like going to storage yards, dismantling metal shelves, and also looking for mods, that would be ideal. Because there's a lot of modding, there's a lot of mods that I can't make through metalwork that would be nice to include if at all possible. Whoever decided to have that not just be a diagonal road, I hate just a little bit. Oh. Wow. Wow. I am 68 kilo. Okay, yeah. Fair. That's a good reason why I can't pick that stuff up. Okay. This engine's in 100%. All the engine parts can go over here. Engine 77, so it's improving. I still need a lot more, but it's the right direction. Why won't it still? I can't grab the water cooler? Where'd the rest of the radio report go? Clear skies? Oh, I guess I just walked away from it too far. Integrity's still okay. So what do I need to do here? My windshield's pretty bust. Headlights are 88, but headlights are always going to wear down. Protection for wheels. The muffler and heater are actually not great. The front right brake. So I have... How many brakes do I have? Let's figure that out. I've got one brake. If I could pick it up. Two, three, four. I'll do a full brake change. And then for suspension, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. We're doing a full, like, rebuild of the brake and suspension. I have the mechanics book read, so might as well. So in order to uninstall the wheels, I think I need to remove protection first. Yeah. So let's remove wheel protection, which is just a chain. I'll set that aside. And then the wheels themselves. Some of these wheels could be swapped out too, and I'll do that once I'm done. There's also a door that might get swapped. So the brakes and suspensions that are not terrible, I'll set aside in my car parts pile. Everything else is going to the trash. So these parts aren't so destroyed that I should discard them. But the parts left in, definitely I will discard. I'm starting again. Alright, fine. You can eat. It looks like you guys want me to continue metalworking. Cool. So these are the parts that are getting installed. I mean, obviously the risk here is that I do damage to it as I use the car, but I don't care. I mean, one of these brakes is actually only 77%, so I'm going to discard it. I'm not putting a 77 in. I think my cutoff is probably like 90 plus. So here's a performance 91. That'll work. Do I have something better than that suspension 80? I do believe I do. $91, and that's for heavy duty. This is coming back. As far as tires go, I'm going to round up all my best tires and then pick the 4 best. I'm going to leave the, out of laziness, I'm going to leave the spare tire that's on the back that's in really good condition, because it just takes so much effort to remove it. So it's a 99. Here's 100. 91. And 79. So I will have a 79 tire on there, which is fine. Jeep's obviously going to be in better condition once I'm done. That's all that matters. I'm making it better. Alright, and then the chain. Man, this is really in-depth, ain't it? This is only a 75% chain, but that's fine. So we're up to, let's call that 76% for the scout. So that's up 2% points. It's not much, but it's something. It's really just the roof lights that I want. I'll double check that they can't be made. So things that don't belong here. The roof tent I'm going to pull off as well. And that's an emergency metal sheet, so I'll keep that on there. In case of needed repair. Chain's coming off. And thread. I'm not going for performance necessarily. I'm just going for total percent, like, repaired. I'll try to get performance parts, all performance parts eventually. That's the ideal, but I'm not working towards the ideal right now. I'm just working to the highest percent possible. Probably shouldn't have opened the canned tomatoes if I wanted pizza ever, but oh well. I'm just trying not to starve here. And then before I go to sleep, we still need that door, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So front right window protection has to come off. Because that front right door got all busted. Do we have a better window? So this is a 68. No, I don't have a better window. Just a windshield. So that should be something I'm looking out for too, because a 68% window is not great. Okay, 66.7%. And all these parts are... Alright, this windshield's going to get thrown out. All these parts are 90% or base 89% or better. And then these are trash, so let me toss these. Delete. And delete. I also need to delete the tires, but it's already 4 p.m., so I should go to sleep. Another thing I need to do is to journal everything, because I've done a whole lot of skill gain and haven't really journaled it down. Is there a reason why I'm sleeping during the day? Yes, absolutely. The settings of this game is that zombies sprint during the day and they shamble at night. So I sleep during the day because zombies are most dangerous during the day. So it's a matter of survival. I don't know if you've ever fought sprinters, but like you can only really handle maybe 2, 3 at the most. Any more than 3 and it's pretty fatal. Because you get overrun and just swamped. So my hood... Oh, I left the radio on, didn't I? What's my hood at? 91%? That's pretty good. I'll clean up the tires later. I'm going to be lazy and go back to the storage yards. So, question for all of you, real quick. Should I level up at storage, yards, or head to other points of interests? There you go. You can vote. My thinking here is storage yards are the most likely to have the roof rack. Let me make sure that I can't just make a roof rack, though. Or roof lights. What is it called? It's not the roof rack. It's... I guess I should know the exact name of the part. So I want roof lights. But I don't know really how to find them. I don't think you make them. Definitely don't make them, because they're not in the, they're not in the construction menu. So I think it's something that has to be found. And what they do is, on your roof rack, they install light bulbs that shine left, right, and backwards. So that you have, your vehicle illuminates in every direction, which is absolutely something that you would want as a nomad, as like a long distance driver, so that you have much better vision than only front direction. But I have not found them. And I might not ever, but I feel like if I don't go to storage yards or car garages that are more likely to have car parts, or I suppose even residential garages, you know, people's residential home garages, that's probably the most likely spots to find them. But storage yards will also have metal shelving, which is some of the highest level up material for leveling up metalwork. So I'm at 1,000 metalwork, and we'll just see how far I get into level 7 tonight. And it does look like you guys want me to continue to go to storage yards, so I will head to the nearest. Still time to vote, though. Seconds, but still technically time. Man, these zombies really want me to damage the vehicle, don't they? Oh, yep. Okay, storage yards it is. If I run out of storage yards, which I think are just high-density loot areas, I'll include car garages, but I'll have to do considerable driving for that, because I've knocked over most of the car garages in the local area. And then I'll also include residential garages, because if I go to, there are certain neighborhoods in the game that have just a lot of residential garages, which might have critical car parts that are missing. It might even have a lethal bumper or Peterbilt parts, because I haven't found a single Peterbilt part so far. I've had to make all of them, and if I have to make every single one, yeah, that's fine. But finding them and installing them is quite the shortcut. Hey, Sally Forth. How you doing? You were playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland. How are you liking that? My friend Zero Day, who I raid, has been playing that as well. He said it's pretty good. It's not quite a Borderlands game, but it has quite a mid game grind to it. Would that be how you assess it? Or do you like it more or less than that? Another car accident. Or burner. Where is that symbol? Here it is. Okay, I'm almost at the storage yards that I want to search first. Here we are. Radio off. You never found a granny? Oh. Nice. I did notice its reviews on Steam were pretty dismal, but I don't, that's not my only way to judge a game. Did I? Where's my sledgehammer? It's not on the roof. Not in the car. I might be breaking into these the old-fashioned hammer way. Because, yeah, I dropped the sledgehammer because I needed the carry weight. I actually distinctly remember that. Oh, well. Oh, metal bar. I guess we're going old school on these doors then. How's my weight? It is 86. Oh no, I'm overweight. I am fat. Dang, man. Oh well. I'll just starve. Well, I think we know what I'm going to do with this water cooler. I think I found some zombies. So those few chairs gave me, I don't know, 200 or so experience. I mean, it's not nothing. It's not quite as fast as going for a car, but has its benefits. Hi, guys. Ooh, a fresh crowbar. Maybe a fresh crowbar, let's see. Yeah, fresh crowbar. I'm just gonna swap. I have got 9 back in the truck. I don't need 9 of them. But I'll take a fresh one. This warehouse has been pretty empty so far. Yeah. Seeds seem like something a nomad should get for a way to stockpile for long-term survival. So I'll try to make a point of grabbing seeds just from like a role-playing standpoint. So I guess this is like a bit of a farming warehouse given its quantity of seeds. There's always some sort of theme. Sometimes the theme is metalworking, sometimes I get less luck. Hey, Azure Storm. Thanks for the resub. Welcome. Hopefully you've blessed me with luck finding what I need. Okay, well that's that warehouse. This is... Where am I exactly? I actually... No, this is the big urban warehouse, right? Yeah, okay. This is the big urban warehouse. I kind of got lost for a second. So then there's storage yards just behind me. I'm going to move this again. Hey, you're welcome for the content. Favorite job I've ever had. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Nomad, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhodamont.com and the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there, my fellow zombie survivors.